Love should add to your life. It should not erase you. But many people don't lose themselves overnight. They lose themselves slowly. One compromise at a time. One silence at a time. One it's not a big deal at a time. Until one day they look in the mirror and don't recognize who they have become. Today we are talking about how to love deeply without disappearing. This is about protecting your identity. How people lose themselves in love. No one enters a relationship planning to lose themselves. It starts subtly. You adjust your opinions to avoid conflict. You shrink your goals to fit their comfort zone. You stop seeing certain friends. You change how you dress. You soften your personality. You silence your need. And you tell yourself, it's compromise. It's maturity. It's love. But there's a difference between compromise and self-abandonment. Compromise leaves you whole. Self-abandonment leaves you smaller. Why this happens? As we grow older, fear changes shape, especially after 30, 40, 50. We are not afraid of being alone at 20, the same way we are at 45. At 45 or 55, the fear sounds like, I don't want to start over. I've invested too much. What will people say? I don't want to be alone again. So instead of walking away, we slowly disappear. And sometimes we lose ourselves, not because the other person demands it, but because we are afraid to stand firm. Signs you are losing your identity. Here are a few quiet warning signs. 1. You no longer express your true opinions. 2. You feel anxious before speaking honestly. 3. Your world revolves entirely around them. 4. You have abandoned hobbies and passions. 5. You feel guilty for needing space. 6. You don't recognize your old confidence. And perhaps the most painful one, you feel lonely even when you are with someone. That's not love. That's emotional erosion. Here is what healthy love actually looks like. Healthy love does not require you to shrink. It allows individuality, personal growth, separate friendship, separate dreams, independent thoughts. Yes, two whole people, not one strong personality and one disappearing one. Love should feel like I am more myself with you and not I am less complicated for you. The dangers of merging identities. There's a romantic idea that two people becomes one. Yes, it's biblical. But here is the truth. If two people completely merge, who is left? When identity disappears, resentment grows. And resentment doesn't explode immediately. It builds quietly. Years later, it sounds like I gave up everything for you. I sacrificed my dreams. I lost myself in this marriage. That's not devotion. That's imbalance. How to protect your identity. Here is how to protect your identity while still loving deeply. 1. Keep your voice. Disagree peacefully. Don't silence yourself to keep peace. 2. Keep your interest. Don't abandon what makes you feel alive. 3. Maintain individual friendship. You need emotional support outside your partner. Make friends. 4. Keep financial awareness. Even in healthy marriages, maintain knowledge and financial stability. 5. Set non-negotiables. Know what you will not sacrifice, even for love. Love should stretch you and not erase you. Love should never require you to shrink. Here is for those who already lost themselves. If you are watching this and thinking, I already lost myself, it's not too late. Identity is not gone. It's buried. Start small. Revisit old passions. Speak up once. Take space when needed. Remember who you were before them. You are still in there. And the right partner will want you whole, not small. Here is the hard truth. Sometimes people fall in love with flexibility, but struggle when you grow your backbone. And that's when you find out, did they love you or did they love your compliance? Real love survives your strength. Love is powerful, but your identity is priceless. You can love deeply. You can commit fully. You can give generously, but never at the cost of yourself. Because the moment you disappear, the relationship begins to lose its foundation. Protect who you are. That's not selfishness. That's wisdom. This is the truth table, where we choose clarity over emotional confusion. If this spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, love never requires you to shrink.